also signaling to the New York Times today that he likely will not be prosecuting the Clintons, that Hillary Clinton herself has gone through enough. Attorney Leeza Garber says that he should be prosecuting them. Former Deputy Assistant Attorney General Thomas Dupree says he shouldn't. So, Tom, you think that's a bad idea just to rule it out? Why?
Neil, as you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Hillary Clinton, but at the same time, I think this is the right decision. I mean, look, we've been through a very divisive election, and I think the president-elect is doing the right thing in putting the spotlight on the future rather than on the past, and not taking acts that would further divide the country, and really making an effort and sending a signal that he wants to bring people together and to unite the country rather than divide it.
What do you make of that, Leeza? You don't agree?
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. And I understand about this divisive moment, and we, of course, want the United States to be united. But in this case, if we look at it, apart from all the political issues going on, this is a legal issue, plain and simple. And Hillary Clinton was grossly negligent. There are many, many issues with perjury. And at this point, to not look into this would be a breach of justice.
But do you argue that if an investigation goes on, presumably it goes on for potentially months, if not years, right?
Sure. And part of the problem is that, you know, she basically left these confidential emails, these many, many email chains out basically on a park bench on the Internet. We don't know who could have accessed them using her personal server. There's no security issues that we know of, but down the line, this kind of digital forensics investigation could take time for sure. But even Comey himself said a hostile actor could have accessed those emails. We just don't know yet.
What would be the harm then, Tom, in just having a special prosecutor look at this? You're taking yourself and the parties and respective chambers out of it and waiting to hear back from that special prosecutor.
Well, because I think they've already done an investigation. And look, reasonable people disagree about what the investigators found, their ultimate conclusions. But at the same time, we've been through this process. That's not to say that in the future, Congress may want to look into particular aspects of this. They might want to look into certain emails. They might want to do more investigation if new things come to light. But as far as making a decision to indict or a decision to prosecute, in the wake of this election, where she's already paid an incredible price for this, losing the election, I think at this point, the president-elect is doing the right thing.
We all, you know, if we use that as a litmus test, I had a bad day if my car didn't start. I mean, She lost the presidential election. I mean, hello, right?
Exactly. It doesn't take away the fact that she did participate in these illegal activities, and also just using her personal discretion to decide, I'm going to get rid of these 32,000 emails because they're not relevant. There was nobody independent looking at them. I think that's still an issue that has been overlooked right now.
All right, we'll see what happens, guys. But again, to Donald Trump's point, he's not interested in pursuing anything, so that's going to probably pretty much stop it there. Thank you guys very, very much. Have a great Thanksgiving.